So how do you cope with the day-to-day?
Well, I needed some sort of structure as I became from a doctor to a patient, really to try and bring some order to the chaos that I've been thrown into. And I came up with an acronym of hard cheese called EDAM. What does EDAM stand for? E is for eating. Right, well, eating and diet is variable throughout your journey through cancer, throughout your treatment stages, etc. My thought about it is not to overlook it, i.e. try and get some nutrition in. Be flexible, be experimental, but even if you're feeling awful, try and keep up with nutrition. D, simple thing, hydration. Again, easily overlooked, okay? And again, hydration status changes throughout illness and throughout complications. But just to think about hydrating yourself. A, activity. I found activity of some sort empowering. This is not possible many times during illness, but again, this is something I try to incorporate into my structure, if you like, of becoming a professional patient. B, it helps with conditioning. It's a yardstick to your health, for example. Oh, I'm feeling a bit more breathless, or I'm feeling less breathless, I'm feeling fitter. Simple stuff like chores around the house, exercises, walks, self-care even. And I found that incredibly enjoyable and satisfying. And finally, M, the mind. Under mind, there are several aspects to it. I think it's important, firstly, what I found important was not to isolate myself. I reached out, and you'll be surprised, you will be overwhelmingly embraced by a vast variety of people. Have something to focus on, perhaps. In my case, I started writing a poetry book. That was my focus. But different people can have different focuses, be it reading, etc. The third thing, and I have to say I found this very, very helpful, is mindfulness. I know this is very fashionable and is meant to be the panacea for everything, but it really does work for me. Having said that, it has to be done like brushing your teeth. Daily if possible, for a certain period if possible, and actually, initially, I thought, what is it working or not? And it's only after a few months that I actually noticed that mindfulness helps. Mindfulness helped me in a number of ways, mainly in not living in the past or overthinking the future. And with cancer, you can overthink the future. And I'm a very anxious individual, I have to say. And particularly, being a doctor, I'm the worst patient, for goodness sake. I'm like Woody Allen, but with a doctorate. Can you imagine how terrible that is? I was a real pain in the backside. Anyway, coming back to mindfulness, it is holding me in the moment of now, and it really does help me. The other thing which I also did under M is mantras. So I'll read you the mantra which I first wrote, for example. So an example would be, this was in October 2014. I was diagnosed early, I was treated early. Chemotherapy is for a cure. It's killed my lymphoma. Take one day at a time. Look at the big picture. The hospital support is excellent. Friends and family support is excellent. Enjoy the good days. Don't get down. Tackle it. You're strong. Fight. You will overcome. Every day is another day of beating lymphoma. Keep your sense of humour, keep your mind busy. Have a favourite joke, poem, limerick. In fact, I got some of my friends actually to tell me a dirty joke or limerick daily. Talk, keep active, do your exercises, and so on and so forth. You know, positive mind, positive body, positive outcome. Keep smiling, enjoy the moment. You will be cured to walk Ellie down the aisle. Everyone's doing the best for you. What must be cured must be endured. You are winning. You're beating the bastard. The drugs have seeked and destroyed and killed the cancer. The repeat investigations show a good response. Remission. This is good. There are a number of positive prognostic factors. That was in October 2014-2015, for example.